The lesson.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if we then fast forward to 2019, you actually had a collab with Spanian, Icon of Sin.
Yeah.
Now, again, how did that collaboration come together?
Well, I met Spanian through Spinner. At the time, like, I was like, I guess popping off a bit, like my shit was starting to fucking pick up a bit and that. Spanian just got out of jail, and I remember Spinner just showing me videos of him like rapping in front of his camera and that, like he was sending me shit and that, and it was just like fucking, it was hectic, shit I never heard before, you know what I mean? And then I just talked to him a little bit. I met him a couple of times in Sydney, and then just, I don't know, it was just like something that we talked about, but then I really hit him up one day and said like, let's do it, you know, let's smash this track in it. And yeah, that was it.
And how was it like, what was it like working with him at that point in time? Was he quick with it or?
Yeah, well, he already had like his verse and all that like ready to go. And I think I smashed mine in like 2 days or something, because the next day he wanted to go to the studio and record it, so I like fucking smashed it out for him. And then, but I'd done it from Victoria. He'd obviously done his up there. That's why the first clip that he done to it was like a cartoon one that he just threw together himself. But then changed his mind and he wanted to do a proper clip for it and that, because he knew that he was, you know, he was about to blow up and that. But it's sort of already been out there and shit, you know what I mean? It didn't have the same reaction just because it had a clip, so, but yeah.
And then, so were you familiar with his music before you were introduced to him through Spinner Lab?
Yeah, well, he hadn't even released music yet. I was just, yeah, Spinner was showing me shit. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So when you guys have done the collab, because I think it says here like October 2019 it's come out,
yeah.
Like he wasn't obviously the Spanian as we know Spanian now in 2022.
Yeah, no way.
But you're saying he was like on the verge to popping off, like you could,
yeah, 100%.
You kind of knew?
Like, yeah, you could just tell he had that persona about him and that, you know, that, I don't know, some people just got it. I don't know, like when you meet someone like that, you know what I mean, like straight away, like he just had something, you know what I mean? Couldn't really put a word on it, or he just had, there was something.
But you can
there.
just tell he's got
Oh
the
yeah,
it.
110%, yeah.
And then so once you guys have dropped that song, you know, it's obviously been well received. Did you guys keep in touch? Do you guys still talk now, or is it pretty much that was the only thing that you guys did together?
Oh, I hit him up every now and then, but not like, you know. But yeah, I just read his book. I just finished reading his book the other week. I think I was like one of the first people to finish it, he reckons. I hit him up about that and said, fucking, you know, mad book and that, bros, fucking killing it. Yeah.
Now, I've got the book. I haven't had the opportunity to start reading it yet, but it's there ready to go. For you personally, you know, what did you think of the book overall? What were some of the highlights? Why do you think it's a good book and a good read?
Well, as you could tell by his social media presence and that, he's just a good storyteller, you know what I mean? It's not hard to understand and shit. He's like says it in a way so like street cunts, uneducated cunts can fucking still understand it, you know what I mean? And just fucking the stories and that are just grouse, man, you know, and remind me a lot of like my mum and that, like some of the stories from it and shit. Yeah.
Now, as someone that worked with him in 2019,
yeah,
and you knew, you know, you say you knew he had it,
yeah,
and that something was going to happen and he was going to pop.
yeah.
Did you think that he would have popped as hard as he has now?
Like on the level he's on? No, no way.
Yeah, like you knew he was going to be big, but he's huge now.
Massive, bros. It was, his music was good. I love it. I like his music because I like that raw fucking aggressive style, you know what I mean? But it was more when he started talking. He started fucking just talk, like stand in front of his phone or his camera, just talking and doing yarns and that, you know. Then he just fucking just skyrocketed, gone, brothers. That was it. Yeah,
it's interesting that it's interesting that you say that, because I noticed the same thing as well.
Yeah.
That it was once he started being on Instagram telling stories, he started doing those hood logics.
Yeah.
You know, that's when it really started to kick off, to the point now where I'm not sure, like he's doing his podcast and that's doing really well. And I'm not sure if he's currently doing music at the moment. I think he's really focusing on talking.
I think he is, but it just, like people just want to hear him talking, I guess, you know what I mean? I noticed, I think Ilche, that's on like, that's over 1 million now. So he's got the views on that there, like if he, you know, and if he wants to release music, but I think he just does it when he wants to, sort of thing. Like he doesn't really give a fuck.
Personally, Ilche is the fucking sickest song, man.
Oh,
like I was just listening to that the
I
other
like
day.
Back It Up too. Like Back It Up, to me, that's a fucking banger, man. Like
out of the songs that he does have, which is your personal favorite? Like if you had to pick one, which one really hits for you?
The first one was with Spinner. Talk Too Much, or and another one, Detestables or something it's called. But then like they were sick and that, they were more just bars and that. But then when he come with like Ilche and Back It Up, just hectic clips, hectic hooks, just everything, you know what I mean? Just banging, like, man.
Yeah, he smashed it out the water, hey.
Oh, fucking oath, man. He's killing it.
Why do you think that he has been so well received and become as big as he has?
Because he's not afraid to say what he wants or not, you know what I mean? Just says and does whatever the fuck he wants. You either hate him or you love him. And when you got that like sort of thing where like you get as much hate as you do love, like you're gonna fucking just, you know, how can you go wrong? You're gonna be massive, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Do you think that maybe you guys might get to work on another song in the future, or you reckon he's just way too far in another stratosphere now?
I mean, I would love to, brothers. I'd love to get him on one of my tracks now, but like, being how big he is, I don't even expect him to, you know what I mean? Like, I would love him to, but fucking, I wouldn't hate him if he fucking didn't, you know what I mean? Because like, he's just at a level now, he doesn't need to do shit with anyone. He can just do his own thing and, you know, yeah.
The lesson. 927. Oh, yeah.